water. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hey, let's get into it. You gotta close that. Alright, so who is Coquise? I get a lot of questions when I tell someone my name. What does it mean? It means evolution, okay? No, I'm just joking. I have one son, and I have my fur baby, Taylor. He just gonna clear his throat how to make me aware. What else? Other questions I get. I have been natural since 2014, so now it's about 6 years. What else? I think that's it. Oh, I live in Virginia, but I am from Los Angeles, California, where all my loved ones still reside. I am a very strong-willed individual. I am very, 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 very much in love with the Lord. I love everything about the Lord. I love how He is so relentless after me. He has never left me, or nor has He ever forsaken me, and I know that to be true. I can trust that God is so loyal to me, and I didn't deserve it. For a long time I looked for others to be loyal, but when I found out to be true, and especially this year amongst all years that I've been alive, is that when you stop running, when you stop looking, when you don't know what else to do, if you just stand still, He's there. Boom, you're welcome. So that's it. Other than that, I think that sums up Coquise. So now we're gonna go on to Evolve Lifted. So why Evolve Lifted? The name came to me after many days and hours, weeks, months, years, minutes, seconds of prayer. It really came to me in the middle of the night while I was just sitting on the couch, and I needed a name. So here's the thing: in life, you're gonna have to have a vision. I teach him, you gotta have a vision. You gotta have a point. You have to have a point to it all. So if you don't have a vision, then you're not gonna get wherever it is you're trying to get to. And then you gotta be real clear, and you have to be mindful of as you see that vision today, it's gonna change, because tomorrow you're gonna be a whole nother person. Okay? So you gotta be open and honest. As time changes, that's gonna be the thing. So anyway, Evolve Lifted came because it was a question. It was more like, what would I say my story is? Like, what would I, if I didn't have no more chances and no more time, what would be the summary of Coquise, right? And at that night, it was like evolve. And I always was very mindful of, I'm a masterpiece. I am a masterpiece, honey. And I'm aware of that. So, but I knew I was in constant evolution of change. So I knew that I've constantly evolved over time. Now, here comes for the second part. Certain times in my life, I've evolved. I just never got any higher because of the things that occurred. I would assume that they came to take me out, not teach me. Once this year came, I learned that I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna say nothing. Like, not nothing, but nothing can really break my spirit. Like, there is not one thing that through God. Now, I'm gonna be real honest. Everything I'm saying is based on what God has told me and what He's shown me in the reading of the Holy Word. But there's absolutely nothing I can't get over with the Lord. With the Lord first. Like I always say and pray, Lord, you go before me. You go before me, and then I'll follow after you, because He is who I desire to be like. You understand? I don't want to be like anybody I see on earth, because they all fall short of His grace and mercy. But if I am trying to mirror anyone, it is God. So with that said, I had to think back about the situations and places I've been and things I've seen and done and all that good stuff. And I came to the point where I realized I've gone higher. Like all those things that tried to take me out didn't take me out. So there we go. I didn't want to say evolve higher. It just didn't ring. I mean, it just didn't. It don't ring. So it was like, okay, what's a good word? Like, what's another word that's equal to higher, but not higher? And it was lifted. Lifted. Love lifts me. Life lifts me. God lifts me. Like, everything lifts me. Everything that I'm encountering and doing and enduring is lifting me. It's teaching me. It's moving me beyond where I think I am, right? And I'm evolving as that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mindful that even like when I'm in the moments of frustration, I'm being lifted. I'm not being defeated. I'm not being challenged. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at it as a negative. I look at it as he's lifting me, because it's coming to teach me something. It's not coming to take me out. And that was the mindset shift. And here we are with Evolve Lifted today. So that's why that's where the name came from. I had to think about my story. So when I come in here, it reminds me nothing can keep you. Nothing stops you. And I want every person that comes in here to feel that. That's very important to me. It's beyond your hair. It's beyond your skincare. It's beyond the makeup and all that stuff. But when you lay down and all you have is you, like, that's the best place to be. When all you have is you. And you look within yourself and you see that nothing that you've ever encountered took you out. It's a great place to start, you know? So that's why I called the studio Evolve Lifted. And all my women, males that come in will be lifted when they leave here, because I have a word on me. Right, Em? I have a word. I mean, I always got a word, but and this chair is squeaking. I'm gonna have to get some what's the name? But anytime you come in contact with me, you getting blessed, and I want you to say that. I want people to say that. I want people to see themselves as blessings. I want them to know that you are a blessing. I want you to feel you are a blessing, even when you don't see it. Understand, you are here divinely purposed to be a blessing. Stop. And even distractions are a blessing. That part. So anyway,
what is Evolve Lifted?
So he said, come on, you gotta say it loud too. Evolve Lifted. He said, what is Evolve Lifted? It is a place where you can come and be free. I don't care if you're green, blue, purple, or pink. I don't care what your preferences are, as long as you ain't worshiping the devil. I just can't do you. And I'm be honest, you won't even come in here because this place is covered. So that part, and I don't even need to speak that into any kind of existence, but that part. But if whoever you are, you're welcome. And okay, I said it's a place where you can come and be free, experience hair care on an elite level, where you can learn and grow, not just your strands. Because when you come in here, I'm not to say I'm not a talker, but I am. But I love giving information, especially when I know something. Like, I want to share. And then when you come in here, or as a first time client, consultations are required. I can't move until I see your hair. I can't move until I do a deep cleanse. I got to get your hair into its I got to strip it, to be honest. And I'm not afraid to strip you, because I strip you, but strip your hair because I know how to get the moisture back into it. But in order for me to give get a clear picture of what your hair is and isn't, I need to strip it. So I need to get all the stuff that's on it off, okay? So a consultation is required. All right, so to ask the second question. Who?
Where?
Right here. Who?
Who is Evolve Lifted for?
Who is Evolve Lifted for? Good question. Evolve Lifted is for anyone wanting a different salon experience that includes education on what their hair specifically needs. Your hair. Not the YouTube girl that showed you that her hair was doing this and she's been natural for 3 years. And you don't see the track, but I did. But don't worry about it. specifically who wants to know something more about themselves, and it starts with their hair. That's why they came in here. And I'm not your regular schmegular assembly line type of stylist, or educationist, what you call it? I don't know what you call it, but I'm not the assembly type. I'm not gonna have, and that's why I wanted a smaller atmosphere. I wanted an atmosphere I could create and control, but I wanted a small atmosphere so that I can get you to come in and you are getting those 2 hours. And it's usually 2 hours for you to come in and get your service. And sometimes it's quicker than that, but I like to say 2 hours per client, because if I give you those 2 hours, you're getting enough of my information, or information that's being transmitted to speak life into you, to move you past wherever you are. Because sometimes when I found, for me, the people that I attract feel like they're at a plateau, and that's because I've been there. And so I attract people that's right there on a that feel like they just got to their plateau, like they're just right where they are. That's it. So I'm that person that you're probably going to encounter that's going to be like, no, that plateau ain't real. You got some more. So I don't believe in assembly lines. So you get your 2 hours, but there's nobody waiting right here looking at me like, oh, you gonna hurt compress her hair? Or you gonna, what's she getting? How long is it gonna take? You're not gonna rush me. Nope. And I'm not gonna be rushing you. And unless you late for your appointment, then you're gonna pay, because then you gotta understand, I'm still running a business. I am your go-to hair care specialist. Hair care, not just natural hair care. So I'm your go-to hair care specialist, but this is a business. This is my business. So I can't allow it to be treated anything less than a professional business, okay? So what's this?
Why Evolve Lifted?
Why Evolve Lifted? We all evolve, and I'm going to touch back on what I told you before, because it's true. We all evolve in one way or another. Just sometimes find it difficult to feel lifted after life has dealt us some hard blows. Ain't that true? Oh, okay.
Very much.
I'm here to say those blows are what built you, causing you to be higher, doing what you may have once deemed impossible. Like the phoenix, you are lifted. Coming out of the flames. You don't even smell like smoke. Listen, I don't look like what I've been through. I do not look 40. I don't feel 40 most days. It just depends. If you got children, you already know. Some days you be like, boom. You wake up in your own skin, you be fine. But then your kids, they be making you feel like, I don't know, some days, So that's why Evolve Lifted, okay? So I just wanted to come on, share some information about Coco, and let you know my salon is open, it's available, it's ready for your energy. And also I also want to share some information about how I'm promoting. So right now I have some flyers that I created on Canva. I share this in another video.
Oh, I got a question for you.
And this is the back. I do, and I have my business cards. Emery took that picture. And anyway, so I have my flyers. I like the original way, word of mouth. Instagram and all those things, I'm still coming around getting it. I'm just not getting it yet, but I'm gonna get it. I am doing more videos now on this channel about hair care, about my business, and about inspiration. It's not even about inspiration because that's just required, but I do inspiration, and those things are very, 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 very dear to me. If I didn't, I don't, because I have to be a person of impact. and I have to be the change that I want to see in the world. And it's just not enough of people really giving information free and being honest and having it being based on their experience, just so that I can, if I share you my experience and it can just make you be higher, then I've done my job. Like, I don't need to get paid here on this earth for me to give you that information. And I'm in my own lane. I don't have to be, I'm not in competition with anybody. For those that, you know, like, if you, that's a whole nother video, but you're not in competition with anyone. The only competition you are is in yourself from yesterday and yourself today. That's the competition. I got to be better than she was yesterday. I got to see different than she did yesterday. With that said, I want to leave you with this, what's this word? I want to leave you with a little word of encouragement. It's something that came to me. You're welcome. No. But anyway, strive, never stress. Your breakthroughs, no, your breaks are breakthroughs for your triumphant spirit to shine and take the lead over the next steps in your journey. You're never broken again. You will never be broken again. I will never be broken again, okay? So I wanted to leave that with you because it's just important to know that on your journey, you're going to have challenges. There are going to be some days where it seems like, is that a tornado? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot, that thing turned into a hurricane. Like, it's going to be days like that. Understand that's life. But you get up, you keep pressing, you keep moving. Because greater is he that is in me than he that is in this world. That's your story. That's your journey. The greater in me is greater than all these things that keep coming around me. So with that, I pray that you be nothing but love and light, and that you receive nothing but love and light. You guys take care. Thank you so much for your time. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. Support the girl. Support the girl. I do have a video on this wash and go, which is more like a shampoo and stay, but I do have the information coming up probably with this video or after this video. All right, other than that, take care.